Okay, so what is going on the YouTube? Welcome back to Volk City. We're here in City Skylines and we are going to jump straight in. I've literally just finished recording the last video, so I'm just going on a roll right now. So we're back in here and we were talking about universities, reducing industrial zone, that sort of stuff. But yeah, so right now I'm just squeezing everything out. I'm avoiding building more industrial zone. I will build more residential zone. I want to reach a population of 7,500 on this side. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to move this up here. So yeah, I'm going to build another zone. So that's going to come to there. I'm just going to keep going with this, making as much as I can out of it. So that's going to come to there and go straight across there. There we go, lovely, perfect. You can have that. And then I'm sure we can build another zone with this somehow. Yeah, like that. That'll do nicely. Okay, so we've got plenty of space to expand. We've definitely got plenty of space to expand our residential area. It's starting to look a bit weird again now, but I kind of like that because it's kind of like a real city is, where a city always starts off as just sort of the main town centre, and it sort of expands outwards and outwards and outwards. And as they do, they end up like sort of reaching city limits, and they have to build in weird ways. It's cool. It makes cities quirky and interesting. So we've done that. Demand for commercial is starting to increase again now, and demand for residential is dropping a little bit. So that's perfect. That's exactly what we want. But we are now down to less than 100,000, and what I really want is about 150,000 and 7,500 people, and I can expand to the other side of the river. Why are all the hashtag garbage trucks? Where are all the hashtag garbage, hashtag trucks? Why is no one picking up our trash? Okay, whatever. There should be plenty. But I think the issue is there's high traffic around here, so it's making them difficult to get around. So there's an answer to that. And the answer is, you go into this district. And this is already a painted district. But I'm going to expand it a little bit. That didn't expand properly, did it? There's a way to do this. Do this. So then this becomes all one district, like that. And now that's done, in fact I'm going to have to expand it down here as well, aren't I? See, I didn't expand the district, but I expanded the industrial zone. So, and then we take this and we do this. Boop, 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 boop. And it sort of snaps to the side and we're all clever and we're all done. Right, okay, so that's all one area. Then what we can do is we can... The specialization is forestry. Why is the specialization forestry? The specialization is generic industry. And then we can do the go into this, the policies. We can select this area only, and we can open their policies. And their policies are power usage and water usage. But what I'm also going to do is I'm going to put recycling in place. And there is a heavy traffic ban I can put in. That's perfect. So now that should reduce traffic around in that area, and I should be able to get the garbage trucks out quicker, or the bin lorries as we call them in the UK. So yeah, I mean, hopefully there shouldn't be too many complaints about it. I mean, I don't really see many people complaining. It's just that one post that I've got on the sort of Twitter rip-off equivalent on here. But it is a really useful system actually for citizens to communicate to you and tell you what they need, because you don't always know exactly what they need. There's still a lot of heavy traffic in here. Right, so this is really going to annoy people. These people especially. But there's a way of upgrading roads, and I plan to do it. I forgot how you upgrade roads. Toggle snapping. Upgrade road, there we go, that's what I wanted. So I'm going to upgrade the roads to these roads. Or just one or two of them. So this one's going to be a main one. And it's going to put a lot of businesses out. But it's going to help. And then also this one. Oh, don't let me, is that? No. So there are particular things you can't get rid of. But that's fine. So we now have... In fact, I'm going to continue to expand it down here. We now have a slightly bigger road in that area. And we also now have a little bit of leftover industrial zone. So whoever gets in first or build on that zone, which means demand's going to rise, but it should begin to fall slowly again. There you go. Yes, it's happening. And now we've got a bigger road. We can reduce the build-up of traffic, the congestion in that area. And the next step, I mean, we're now a population of 5,000, and I feel like we are desperately running out of space at this point. Which is a difficult conundrum to be facing right now. But we will manage. I'm going to fit enough people into this city, into this side of the river alone. I'm going to start building on these zones. I know I normally build other things on these zones, but I'm going to leave a little space at the end here to build other things. By other things, I mean something I'm going to build right now. In fact, no, healthcare, 4 buried, deceased, 0. That's death care. Healthcare availability is really high. The average health is quite good. So, what about fire safety? Okay, that's quite high actually. So I am going to build another fire station right up on the end here, and then policing. Jails have high capacity still. Crime rate's very low. Yeah, there's no point. Done. Cool. So now I'm just waiting for this sort of zone here to start filling up with residential. Because there wasn't that much demand when I built it, it's going to take time. I do like this dock though. This quay is really nice. It's really sort of pleasant. And once I can eventually get rid of all 3 of these, and I can move this to a different move the collectors to a different location and put water treatment in place as opposed to sewage, as just pouring sewage out into the river. We should actually be able to fit a much longer dock or quay or whatever they call it on here. It's all the same thing. I'm surprised. Oh yeah, of course residential is not the high demand at the moment. Commercial is the highest demand at this point in time, but the demand isn't yet high enough, but it is rising. That's rising quick actually. The demand isn't yet high enough to justify me building it yet. So I kind of just want to like delete all of this and build a forestry zone, but there's not enough trees there to do it. But I feel like forestry zone would be much better. I wish I'd done that in the first, although you don't unlock districts till later on, do you? So okay. Oh, okay, he had it. That's fine. So the odd person's complaining about the trash, but they'll complain for like a couple of minutes and then their trash will be collected and there's no issue. So it's not really a huge issue for me. I don't know. This seems to be going quite well at the moment. Which is kind of disappointing because it leaves me with not much to really talk about. And it keeps asking me to buy new land, and I'm not sure if I have enough money, but I probably do. How much do they cost? Oh, actually they're cheaper than I thought. Land is really cheap. See, that's tempting. This one down here is very tempting because it means I could sort of expand the city down without having to build over the river yet. And I could probably put like a high density zone down there. It's cool, I'm doing it. Purchase. Done. So I now have a bigger city area. That's fine, that's perfect actually. Because I have a larger space in which to, how do I exit this? There you go. In which to expand, so residential and things can expand down here, and I can continue to expand commercial over here at the moment, and then I can build a high density commercial further down. However, commercial's high demand again. So the demand has reached about 50% just over. So, which leaves it high enough to justify expanding. Oh, I'm in upgrade mode, aren't I? I just want to build roads. Put a triangle there. It's cute. And then put another little triangle along here. I like triangles. Oh, I like these circular things as well when they build them. That's sort of circulate. That's cute actually. I like that. The little like double jump. That's cool. It's very cool. I feel sad when I'm saying that. I feel really, really sad when I'm saying that. Okay, so we're expanding commercial zone. That's what we're doing. That's exactly what we're doing right now. See, I find it difficult because, like, you get to the point in this game, you get to this point where you haven't quite gotten to, like, your high density and you haven't got, like, lots of demand coming in all over the place. But also you haven't really got much to talk about. It's just sort of building and getting on with it until you get to the next level. I'm gonna make that residential. So there's literally zero demand for residential right now because I've expanded right along that edge, but I am going to put some more residential in here. It's going to keep them from asking me to expand for a while. And we're almost at 5,500, which leaves us with just over another 200, just over another 2,000 citizens before we reach that high area and we can start building high density, which is probably going to come into this big area down here. Now that I've unlocked that area, because I didn't even consider it before that I could unlock that lower area down there, and that would be a good area. Although I thought that land would cost more to expand out into, so I thought that it would be a more costly exercise. Yeah. So we got plenty of power, or reasonable amount at least. Got loads of water. Landfill usage is reasonable. Eventually, when we get 7,500 again, we can build an incinerator. Parks, get bouncy castles and stuff like that. That's cute. Very cute. I'm gonna put a bouncy castle in. It's got big areas, hasn't it? Bouncy castles. I'm gonna put it right there. Make people happy. Look at that. Wonderful. Since there's a bouncy castle there, I love bouncy castles. It feels so strange. I think it's because I used to be a youth worker, and you know, part of that was really engaging with kids, and kids love bouncy castles. But bouncy castles are amazing. Even as an adult, bouncy castles are amazing. You can actually hire adult bouncy castles, which I think is an amazing idea. I'm totally going to do that one day. Just an adult bouncy castle. Why not? I mean, who doesn't want that? Hate to say it. Hate to say it, but it's got to be done. And I hate the fact it's got to be done too. But I'm going to try stick to this sort of coastline area. The more I can stick to this coastline area, the better off I'll be. Oh god, yeah, I forgot. You can't just do that, can you? Otherwise you're wasting a bunch of area. Let's build that from there to there. There we go, that's better. So, commercial zone. Commercial? Not commercial, industrial. Yeah, so I'm going to... The next expansion will be up around here, so I can keep it just sort of tucked into this little corner, away from everything else. The issue is I am going to sort of have to just cut this whole area out, that, or just fill it with parks, because no one's going to want to live there. Literally no one is going to want to live there. Oh, I got more than 100,000 again now. And we are on the brink, the very, very edge of 5,500. my god. So, I wish demand for residential would start growing again. All the demands for commercial now. But I've now actually got the space to do the residential, so I just wanna put all residential in everywhere. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna delete these. I'm gonna pause it first. I'm gonna remove these. Pylons, I hate pylons, as I've mentioned so many times. I have said it a lot, but I do. I hate the pylons. So I'm just gonna do this. Look at that, wonderful. And then once I've expanded this commercial zone out far enough, so I'm gonna expand it from about there now. I should be able to connect to the power automatically, which would be lovely. Okay, let me have a look at the electricity. Oh yeah, that's going to connect perfectly. That's fine then. Right, play. Let's see what happens. So people are going to start complaining about electricity any moment now. I'm waiting for them all to just pop up and be like, there's no electricity. It's not happening yet. I'm actually very surprised it's not happening yet, unless the electricity is connecting somewhere else. Oh, it is, yeah, it's connecting to the industrial zone, that's fine then. So I didn't need those pylons in the first place. Or I didn't need the pylons anymore, at least. Okay, so I think this is a good place to end. So it's a little bit of a shorter episode again, but that's fine. So thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this episode, then make sure to smash that like button and subscribe for more great content. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!